Okay, so here we are on page 147, finishing off the chapter with 35 and 36. Might be a little bit of wind, but hopefully I'll talk loud enough that you can still make me out here. ¿En qué competencia? In what competition? So, construye, construct, oraciones, sentences. So, construct sentences, y di, and you say, donde, where, se cayeron, they fell themselves, todos, all. So, make sentences and tell where they all fell, okay? So you're going to write sentences telling where each of these people fell. Sometimes it's one person, sometimes it's more than one. So you've got a box there of all the different places it could have happened. So we're going to use competencia for most of them, a competition. If you wanted to change it up, you could say la clase de, or you could say el entrenamiento de, or something like that. Okay, so I might change a few up, but you could always use competencia. If you wanted to say during, you could say durante del. All right, but here we go. So yo del caballo, you'd have to say yo me caí, right? You can go back and look over here. Yo me caí del caballo en la competencia de equitación. I fell from the horse in the competition of equestrian, right? Horse competition. So now you're just going to go through and pause this and do these 6 sentences here. And then come back and I'll show you the answers. So for number 1, it's Fernando and it's al agua. So you're going to say Fernando fell, into the water during the water skiing competition. Okay? So go ahead and pause this right now and we'll come back and give you the answers. Okay? So here's the answers. For number 1, Fernando se cayó al agua en la competencia de esquí acuático. For number 2, tú te caíste en el hielo. You fell on the ice. En la competencia del patinaje. In the competition, what kind of ice skating? Of skating. Number 3, Iván se cayó con su tuba. So it's kind of weird, but it means a tuba, like an instrument. Ivan, he fell himself, right? He fell with his tuba en la banda escolar, in the school band. Okay? So he said con su tuba instead of con la pierna or la cara or la cabeza because it's not his own body, it's a thing. So you're going to say su for that one. Okay? You say it there. All right? Ustedes se cayeron corriendo en el entrenamiento de atletismo. So I said, y'all fell running during the track training, basically. Number 5, yo me caí, I fell, en el gimnasio, en la clase de gimnasia. And you guys are noticing how sometimes it's the E with an accent written over it, and other times it's a Y with an actual Y in there for like cayeron, right? And finally, number 6, nosotros nos caímos en el auditorio en la competencia de debate. Okay? You got those there. All right, so now let's go down to the very last thing, which is number 36. And we are going to tu vecino el médico. So you're going to use the preterite, the present, and participle, the past participle, or the imperative of the verbs indicated to complete each conversation with the medic. Okay? So let's look here. For number 1, you have como, and the medic is asking you, lastimarse tu el brazo. So obviously the first thing is the medic is asking you, hey, how'd you hurt yourself? And then he's going to make a comment to you, and then you're going to answer him. See how these lines out here basically show that's a different person each time. So you're having a conversation. So the very first thing that's said is going to be the medic asking you something, okay? And then you're going to have a conversation with him. So go ahead and pause this and do your best on writing out that whole conversation right there. All right? So we're going to show you the answers now. So for number 1, if you're asking somebody, hey, how'd you hurt yourself? ¿Cómo te lastimaste? ¿Cómo te lastimaste? How did you hurt yourself? ¿Cómo te lastimaste el brazo? Now, you don't have to say tu brazo because you already put the te in there, right? The te and the lastimaste. So, ¿cómo te lastimaste el brazo? In English, you want to say, ¿cómo te lastimaste tu brazo? But you don't have to say that. El brazo. Then, tienes el brazo, and you have hinchar, so that's going to be hinchado. Okay, because that's going to be the participle there, hinchado. It's describing the brazo. It's describing the arm as swollen. Okay, number 3, that's going to be me caí. Right, you're telling the medic, I fell, me caí del caballo. I fell from the horse. Y creo que me rompí. You could have also said me quebré, but me rompí, I broke myself el brazo. Again, it's not mi brazo, my arm, it's el brazo, the arm. I broke myself the arm. Okay? I fell myself from the horse, and I think that I broke myself the arm, is kind of if you're just turning it into English. Okay? That's not what you hear in Spanish, but that's, to help you kind of understand why it's written that way. Number 5, me duele. It hurts me. It hurts. Third person, right? Me duele. Me duele mucho. Then the medic says, a ver, let's see. No tienes el brazo roto. Okay? So he didn't use rompido. He used roto. It's the same thing. You can go back and forth. Broken, tore up, whatever. No tienes el brazo roto. And then he says, ponte, put on yourself, y tomarse tú. So, tómate. Ponte y tómate. Put on yourself and drink to yourself unas aspirinas para el dolor. So, put some ice on your arm every day and drink yourself some aspirins for the pain. Okay? So let me go back over that again because I think I skipped a piece. Number 7, you're going to say ponte hielo, put ice en el brazo, on the arm, not on your arm, on the arm. You already did the your on the ponete, on ponte. Okay, that's where the U is. So ponte hielo en el brazo todos los días, every day, por una semana, for a week, y tómate, and take yourself some aspirins for the pain. Okay? All right. Thanks, guys. Just for today's assignment at the very end, just if you have a question from today, just post that. If you don't, tell me that you understood it all. All right? Thanks.